Hi guys, welcome back to Counseling Minus the Bull with Candace. So we're going to do another video today, and it's going to be about avoidant personality disorder. So we usually start with our check-ins. Our check-ins is basically, what is your mood for today? So I usually do dance moves, so you can do you can type in how you feel, you can do lyrics, you can use emojis. Go ahead and put it below as long as it's positive and as long as it is appropriate. So jumping right into it, my dance move, I don't even know if I really have one today. It's just going to be good enough. I couldn't think of nothing, but I just really wanted to do this video. So avoidant personality disorder is considered a personality disorder, and it's cluster C. So it's characterized by feelings of extreme social inhibition, inadequacy, and sensitivity to negative criticism or rejection. And this is all according to WebMD, except for the cluster C and 4 more. That's from the DSM-5 guys. Goes on to say that it causes problems with the ability to interact with others and to maintain relationships. So that can be friendships or intimately relationships. And then also there is 1% of the population who has this disorder. So just talking about some of the symptoms. So it's tendency to avoid work, school activities, social activities out of fear of criticism or rejection. The individual may feel as if they are frequently unwelcome in social situations, even if it's not the case. The individual usually has a low threshold for criticism and often imagine themselves to be inferior to others. Typically they may have low self-esteem and then choose to self-isolate. So going down to like social situations, in these type of situations, individuals are scared to speak up out of fear of they're going to say something wrong, or blushing, or fear of getting embarrassed. The individual may spend time anxiously studying others for signs of approval or rejection. And then also the individual will be aware of being uncomfortable in social situations and feel socially inept. So this can be seen in adolescents and children as well. However, a personality disorder will not be diagnosed to a child. So you cannot diagnose a child with a personality disorder, including this one, avoidant personality disorder. So some of the treatments that can be used is talk therapy, psychotherapy. Typically, other symptoms can be treated based on other symptoms displayed. So it may be some depression there, it may be some anxiety there due to this self-isolation, due to this having low self-esteem. It could be due to avoiding situations, not being able to make relationships with others or maintaining them. So it could be other symptoms. So it can be treatments that's used to help with the symptoms. So this disorder is associated with a few others, right? So it can be like a dual diagnosis, meaning you have two disorders present at once. So it could be a lot of people say dual diagnosis for like a substance abuse and mental health situation, co-occurring, I should say. So it can be associated with social phobia, which we have a video about. You can see this as like avoiding social interactions and stuff like that, causing impairment in your life. So there is some similarity there, which you also have to rule that out. So you have to rule out the social phobia when making diagnosis. As well as dependent personality disorder. This is something we haven't talked about yet. Maybe I will do like a back-to-back video about this just so we can be on the same page. So dependent personality disorder is relying excessively on others for advice or for decisions. So that put me in a frame of like adolescents who are codependent on parents, right? Sheltered kids things of that nature, right? But you know, it has to be an impairment in everyday life. Remember, so it's more than a sheltered child, right? We have to have an impairment in everyday life, right? And then it's also associated with borderline personality disorder. I would just say that associating, for me, just trying to wrap my head around that, is maybe the common theme of not being able to maintain relationships, or to seek relationships, friendships, intimacy, relationships, things of that nature. So that's kind of an image to help me understand association is something for you. It may be more, it may be less, but for me, I just want to see how the dots can connect. So I hope that's clear. We really got through this really fast. Wow. So DSM-5, guys. So it is, like we stated, a classified personality disorder. It says that it's a pervasive pattern of social inhibition, feelings of inadequacy, and hypersensitivity to negative evaluation, beginning by early adulthood and present in a variety of contexts, as indicated by 4 or more. So we've already talked about a couple of these, but something that may be not said is shows restraint within intimate relationships because of the fear of being shamed or ridiculed. So you're not opening up to your spouse, right? Also, you're unwilling to get involved with people unless you know that you're liked, you know that you're welcome. So it's more than just opening up to certain people, right? You just have this, you're not going to open up unless you know that you're liked by the individual you're opening up to, right? Something that we also didn't mention is inhibited by in new interpersonal situations because of feelings of inadequacy. We kind of talked about that with feelings of feeling inferior, having low self-esteem. Okay, it says view self as socially inept. We talked about that. Personally unappealing or inferior to others. And then it says usually reluctant to take personal risks or to engage in new activities because they may be embarrassing. So we talked about that too. And then it's really 7 things that's listed. We talked about most, so you have to have 4 out of the 7, guys. So that makes it the avoidant personality disorder. So what I'll do is I'll just have a short video. We at 8 minutes, and then we can do dependent personality disorder. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So guys, thanks for watching. Let's put your check-ins below. Tell me your experience, if you had any symptoms, or if you know anyone who had avoidant personality disorder. Remember to keep it positive, and remember to keep it appropriate, guys, right? Do not share your contact information. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you, well, really quick, right, on the next video. See you guys.